time Rawhide ended its eight-season run, he had also become an international movie star, following his appearance in three wildly popular spaghetti westerns made and distributed throughout Europe. When they were finally released in America, they made him a big-screen star in the States as well. For the next quarter-century, Clint appeared in dozens of entertaining movies that made him a household name anywhere in the world that films could be seen. He was undoubtedly a crowd pleaser, but at the time the Hollywood elite considered his movies too genre-heavy to be Oscar-worthy. Then, in 1992, Clint produced, directed, and starred in Unforgiven, a western to, literally, end all westerns, made by his own production company Malpazzo, that he had created to operate as a mini-studio in the service of its resident star. Unforgiven won 4 Academy Awards, including 2 for Clint, 1 for Best Actor and 1 for Best Picture, and the Midas touch Oscar style was suddenly his. Nearly everything he made for the next 15 years was deemed award or nomination worthy by the Academy, including Million Dollar Baby, Mystic River, Flags of Our Fathers, Letters from Iwo Jima, and Changeling. Throughout Hollywood's post-studio era, the first rule of filmmaking has been that youth equals box office. Young people go out to the movies. Older audiences stay home and watch them on cable and DVD. It is, therefore, even more remarkable that he made all of these movies past the age of 60. Perhaps more than for any other Hollywood star, the double helix that is Clint's creative and real-life DNA is so intertwined it is nearly impossible to separate the off-screen person from the on-screen persona. The two feed off each other so thoroughly it is often difficult to tell where the lives of the characters in his movies end and the life of the man playing them begins. In the movies that he has thus far acted in, produced, or directed, in various combinations wearing one or more of these hats, 3 essential Clint Eastwood screen personae continually reappear. The first is the mysterious man without a past who is resolute in his loneness, the man with no name, who appeared in the 3 Sergio Leone westerns, A Fistful of Dollars, For a Few Dollars More, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, then reappeared slightly altered in Hang 'em High and The Outlaw Josie Wales, and took several other guises and variations all the way through to Unforgiven. The second persona is Dirty Harry Callahan, whose essentially nihilistic loner personality continually reemerges up to and including Gran Torino. And finally, there is the good-natured redneck, who uses his fists the way a more thoughtful person uses words, and who makes his first appearance as Philo Beddoe in Every Which Way But Loose, and returns again and again on the way to Pink Cadillac. All 3 characters in their various incarnations are viscerally connected to the real-life Clint. All 3 are quintessential loners, unlike any other in the canon of American motion pictures. The other cinematic men alone who most immediately come to mind are not really loners at all. That is to say, they are loners Hollywood style, buffered with the idealized images of the actors who played them. Probably mainstream film's greatest loner is Gary Cooper as the isolated sheriff in Fred Zinnemann's High Noon, 1952. Yes, Will Kane heroically stands alone to face his enemies, but in truth he is not alone at all, as in the end he relies on the love of his wife and her reluctant use of a gun that saves his life. And when all the fighting is ended, the 2 of them ride off together into the sunset. Another who comes to mind is Humphrey Bogart's Rick Blaine, the neutral American caught in the crosswinds of World War II in Michael Curtiz's Casablanca, 1942. He proudly boasts that I stick my neck out for nobody, and then does